Sheikh Rahman. Inshallah Rahman, with our Sheikh's permission, we may speak a couple of words. Whatever that he's sending to our hearts, whatever is fitting for us to learn, for us to know, he will send and we will take, inshallah. Now, we had so many questions. It's not fitting for tonight. Not fitting for this situation. Fitting for people who are watching here and at home. That by itself is marifat. To know what kind of knowledge fits where. Not every kind of knowledge you can fit everywhere at every time. Inshallah, we're asking our Shaykh to send us something useful. You have a question, and you're saying, say your question.
What way we should follow?
What way?
We should follow when we explain to unbelievers about Islam.
How are we going to, I'm going to rephrase your question. How are we going to explain Islam to unbelievers? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Prophet ﷺ is saying, the best kind of knowledge is the knowledge that you experience. You understand? Is the knowledge that you experience. The best kind of Islam that you're going to explain to people is the Islam that you experience. Don't talk about the Islam that you read somewhere, or you watch somewhere, or you see a movie, or someone is telling you what it is. You read a nice lecture, you're trying to remember everything. No. Speak about the Islam that you experience. So before you can even speak about Islam, make sure that you experience it first. What is your experience of Islam? Then you can start. Because it's speaking from what? Is the best kind of knowledge, is something that you experience. And especially now, if you're asking from the position of people who are in tariqat, in our Jamaat. We are here because we are re-experiencing Islam, correct? So many of us, some of us, we come from non-Muslim background. So many of us, we come from Muslim background, but you can easily say, what Muslim background? Is Muslim by name, Muslim by blood, but not Muslim by faith, really. Even if you have some sort of a faith, like this, like that. What is faith? Faith is something that you put in your heart. It's not on your head. It's not in your hands. It's not what you wear. In your heart, it beats. It gives you life. So even if we had some sort of a faith, it wasn't really in our hearts. That's why we're here. Because we met our Shaykh, and we see the faith that is coming from his heart, and we say we want that kind of faith. And he says, come, I will teach you. I will show you. And when he hits that, our heart suddenly becomes alive, and he says, yes, this is what I've been looking for all my life. The belief, the questions that I have that can be answered, and it makes sense. Not only the answers make sense, you see a person living those answers. He's not going to say, no, you can't ask those questions, it is a mystery. No, don't ask those questions, you just have to accept. If you don't accept, you're going to go to hell. No. You see him living that life. And what is he showing? What love is he showing? The love to his Grand Shaykh, the love to the Holy Prophet, ﷺ, the love to Allah. Like I said, now this faith is in the heart. You know when you love someone, it's in your heart, no? You're always remembering it. Everything you do is for the sake of that one. You eat something and you say, maybe I should get also another piece for my loved one. You see something nice and you say, why don't I show this to that one too? You wake up with hope. You go to sleep with peace. We know all of that kind of earthly love, but there is a creator of that love. God Allah is not love. Allah is the creator of love. He creates that love. And in order to get that divine love, then you have to go through that channel, the divine channel. If you're trying to get love, but you go through a dirty channel, you're going to get dirtiness. There are people who say, yes, we love, but they love themselves. They only love their desires. They love it when people are nice to them. When people are not so nice to them, they hate them. They only love people who are like them. They only love people who are in the same understanding. Different people will say, we don't love them. They're not even people to begin with. That is not love. So how are you going to explain? How are you going to talk? Talk about your love to Islam. Talk about your love to your Shaykh. Talk about your love to your Prophet. Why? Because this is the only thing that matters. Because with that love, people who are here, you've seen that love transform you. Before you used to do so many wrong things, and now you see yourself stopping from those wrong things. Whether those wrong things are harming yourself or harming other people, you stop doing it. You're not stopping completely. It's okay. Some things, it takes so many years to kick in. Some things, it takes your whole lifetime. But at least you're on the road. You're on the road. And you're on the road, not only you're not alone. You're on the road, you're on this caravan. You're in this caravan, and there is a leader there. So anything that happens to you, somebody is going to say, you're on the road, but look at you. You didn't fix yourself 100%. It says, I'm just on the road. I'm in the caravan. I'm not the leader. I'm just sitting there. And I'm trying. I'm not perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. And once you speak from your experience, people will understand. Do you know? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because that is the best kind of knowledge. Because when you speak to people now, everyone is so fed up, especially in these days, with headlines, with news, with videos, with books. Nobody reads anyway. They're just with so many posts, Facebook, all these kinds. They're sick and tired of that. There is no real human contact. So when you have that human contact, speak. Don't think that, oh, I'm here to bring light to people. I'm here to bring Islam to people. No. There's the owner of that light too. It's not you. Don't put yourself on any pedestal to say that you're better than anyone. We know where we came from. And if it's not because of the mercy of Allah, we're going to stay there. It's not so much of what we're doing. It is the intention. Now this is beyond grace. Okay, where the Christians themselves, they call grace. This is beyond that. In Islam, we call it rahmat. But Allah is saying, you take one step to me, I will take 10 steps to you. If you come to me walking, I'll come to you running. And that desire to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Himself has put that into every human being that He has created from the beginning up till the end. That desire to meet Allah is not from us, it is from Him. He has put it in all of us. Black, white, brown, yellow, everyone. Man, woman, doesn't matter. Believer, unbeliever, He has put that. And that desire is there. That longing is there. That intention is there. That love is there. So when you speak and you look at the person, are you trying to understand who is this person? Where is this person coming from? How is this person's life? What was he looking? Then so easy you may speak. So easy. Don't give them lecture. Talk about how it helped you. Understand? They are not your responsibility. Like I said, don't think that you're there to give them. No. Allah is the turner of hearts. He is the one who's going to give hidayah, guidance or not. It's not you. We are not authority to people. Our duty is to say. Someone asks us, we say. That's it. Don't put yourself under that pressure. And Allah is not liking it if you are arrogant and you're proud. Because that faith that He has given us, He can give to anyone. And if we don't take care of that faith, we may drop it. And people whom we look down on, history has shown in 1400 years, those enemies of Islam in the next generation, they become believers, and they become even stronger believers than we ever hoped to be. So don't take anything for granted. Don't take our faith for granted. Because that faith too, it is Him. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is giving us that faith. We are not the ones who make that faith. He is the one who gave it to us. Now we say, Alhamdulillah, thank you. Then very easy. Because you're just being honest, you're just being real. You're just saying, this is what happened to me. And that's the best way to do it. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Wa min Allahu tawfiq. This much is enough, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Hey, any other questions anyone has? I will see you tomorrow. Al-Fatiha. Ameen.